Well, hi, y'all. It's Trixie. Have you ever wondered how an Amazon scam turns into the scammers getting victims to empty their bank accounts and lose all of their money? This is a long call, and you get to hear it all. Let's go.
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Yes, hi. Good morning, ma'am. This is Jenny for the Fraud Investigation Department of Amazon. How are you doing today?
Oh, fine. You said it's the fraud department?
Yes, ma'am. This is for the Fraud Prevention Department of Amazon, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, actually, this call is regarding about a pre-authorized purchase on Apple computer and Apple earphone for the amount of $1,737.33 under the registered phone number, which is 16300. So did you authorize any transaction under your name, ma'am?
For an Apple computer
Yes, ma'am.
and
For
an
Apple.
iPhone?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I have an Apple computer.
Oh, ma'am, you're saying that you're not the one who has made this pre-authorized purchase, right?
When?
Ma'am, because I can see that there was a pre-authorized purchase under your registered phone number, which is 16300, ma'am. Amount for the amount of $1,737.33, ma'am. And I can also see that this is going to get delivered at a given address code 367 CA or 94597. Is this your address?
Yeah, I didn't order a computer. I already have one. I already have an iPhone too. I don't need another one.
All right, ma'am. If you're saying that you're not the one who has made this pre-authorized purchase, then it might be someone who knows your information, have opened some fake Amazon account under your name, and this might be a case of an identity theft matter, ma'am. So I need to run a full security check under this Amazon account. So in this recorded line, can you please help me re-verify your first and the last name to me again, ma'am?
Well, I didn't verify the first time.
I'm saying that in this recorded line, I need to verify your first. Can you please verify me your first and the last name so that I can run a full security check and tell you what exactly is going on under your name, ma'am?
Well, whose account are you calling about?
Ma'am, actually, this call is regarding about a pre-authorized purchase, ma'am, that has been made using your registered phone number on 16300, and we suspected that this is a case of an identity theft matter, and we got a red notification alert. That's why we are trying to reach you out to the ma'am.
Um, right, you said all that. Now
Ma'am,
you made me
because
forget what I was saying.
ma'am, still listen to me, alright? This is a recorded line, so in this recorded line, I want you to re-verify your first and the last name so that I can run a full security check and tell you what exactly is going on under your name, ma'am.
Oh, that's right. Well, what name? I'd asked you. What's the
That's what
name
we,
on the account that you're calling about?
ma'am, over here, I can see that the imposter have created some fake Amazon account under your name. First one is on Kevin Salut and the other one is on Miss Joyce Solos. So is this your account?
Joyce is.
Alright, so Joyce is your account. Is the correct?
Yes.
Okay, I caught it. Okay. So, ma'am, is this your current zip code, which is 945?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Over here, I have run a full security check, and I can see that this purchase was made in your new Amazon account that was created just 5 days ago. So, ma'am, do you have any new Amazon account that was created just 5 days ago?
No, I don't. I just have my one account, so
Because
anything else can be canceled.
ma'am, because I can see that under your name there are 5 Amazon account that was placed, and I can see that two is personal Amazon account and two is a business account, ma'am. And I can also see that this Amazon account has been accessed from different locations. So are you traveling right now, ma'am?
No, you just call me at home.
Okay, ma'am, because I can see that this was this Amazon account has been accessed from different locations like New Jersey, Texas, and Ohio. That's the reason I'm asking you, okay?
Yeah, just cancel it.
Alright, ma'am. Obviously, I will do help you out, ma'am. And over here, I can also see that this under your name, the imposter have opened 9 bank accounts under your name. So do you banks with 9 bank under your name, ma'am?
Now, there's no way you'd be able to see that at Amazon, that they've opened bank accounts.
Yes, ma'am. They have opened various banks under your name. So the first one
How
is
can you tell that?
So do you have multiple
Not
banks?
How can you tell? How can Amazon know what bank accounts have been opened in my name?
Because, ma'am, over here, listen to me, all right? Because
I am listening to you.
Ma'am, we are.
You're not listening to me, though. But, all right.
Because over here, I can see under your Amazon account that there are 9 banks account under your name. That's how I know that they have. I'm asking you that do you banks with 9 banks under your name, ma'am? Because over this Amazon account, I can see, ma'am.
Well, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a minute that Amazon can tell what bank I have. But, okay, cancel it all.
Ma'am, see,
unless there's a bunch of money in those accounts, and then I'll keep that.
Ma'am,
is there money in them?
I have tried canceling your purchase, but it's not canceling for our end, ma'am. Because the purchase is...
Well, what the hell did you call me for if you can't cancel it?
Ma'am, because the deliverer has already went out, so what I'm going to do is I will directly transfer a call to the Federal Trade Commission, who are specialized in the identity theft matter, and they can help you out with matter, okay?
No, you cancel that damn order right now.
Ma'am, see, I will obviously do that, but the Federal Trade Commission, who are specialized in the identity theft matter, they will help you out canceling this. So can you please hold on for a moment?
Sure, because I don't think you're capable of doing anything yourself. What was your name?
Ma'am, my name is Jenny, okay?
Jenny Okie?
Jenny.
Jenny okay? Jenny okay? All right, transfer me Jenny okay.
Okay, I'll transfer you to the call to the Federal Trade Commission, okay, ma'am?
The Federal Trade Commission?
Yes, ma'am, who are specialized in the identity theft matter.
All right.
All right.
Federal Trade Commission, my name is Officer Alice C. Sebastian. Your line had been transferred to me. Who am I talking to?
What did you say you are?
My name is Officer Allison C. Sebastian. Your line had been connected
Alice?
to me from Allison.
Yeah, Alice? Allison?
Exactly.
Allison C. Sebastian?
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, how in the world did you pick that name?
Oh. First of all, may I know who am I talking to?
Well, who do you think you're talking to?
Ma'am, let me tell you that your line had been connected to the federal government from the Amazon headquarters. I believe that you was having a word with one of the lady from the Amazon, right?
Yes, from the Amazon. Joyce okay. I think that was her name. Something stupid like that.
I believe that I'm talking with Joyce Fallows.
Oh, yeah, my name's Joyce. I can't remember her name.
No problem.
Okay, what's her last name, though?
A very good morning to you, Mrs. Fallows.
Jenny.
How are you
It was
today?
Jenny. Jenny okay.
Yeah.
Although she wasn't okay.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you? And you said this is the federal government I'm talking to?
Exactly.
The government of the United States?
Exactly.
Okay, proceed.
So, first of all, a very good morning to you. Let me introduce to myself on this federally recorded line. My name is Officer Allison C. Sebastian, holding the federal...
Officer? Are you a police officer? What kind of officer are you?
I work as a Federal Trade Commission officer. I work
What
as
kind
a
of
Federal
officer?
Trade
Like
Commission
a
officer.
police officer, a security officer,
A federal government officer.
federal government officer? Oh my goodness. Okay.
So, Mrs. Vallows, first of all, as your line had been connected to me from the Amazon headquarters, do you know what exactly is going on under your name and under your identity?
Well, I really have no idea. Jenny OK tried to tell me that somebody had ordered a computer on my Amazon account and she couldn't cancel it. And something about she knew somebody had opened some bank accounts in my name, but I don't believe her. Why would Amazon know anything about my bank accounts? Why would you tell her things like that?
Okay. Let me tell you. I will be explaining it to you in details on this federally recorded line. But Mrs. Fallows, make sure that the line does not get disconnected intentionally from your end, because this is a federally recorded line. These lines have been recorded and monitored in three-way conference call with the Department of Homeland Security, the Federal Trade Commission government, along with the Treasury Department. Do not make a mistake of disconnecting this call intentionally from your end. Is that clear?
Yes. Can you play the first part back of the recording?
Okay. What I'm trying to tell you is, Mrs. Fallows, these lines are being recorded and monitored in three-way conference call by the Department of Homeland Security, the Treasury Department, and the Federal Trade Commission. So do not disconnect the call intentionally from your end, okay?
Are they're all on this call or just recording it?
It's recorded.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want you to interrupt me while I'm talking. I promise you that I will be providing you a fair enough chance to speak, talk, and raise your questions, speak for your rights once I complete my part, alright?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, Mrs. Joyce Fallows,
I won't interrupt you at all because that's annoying when people interrupt people.
let me tell you what exactly is going on under your name, and let me also tell you why the Amazon.
Okay, I'm a good listener, and I like to listen.
Okay, I like that. So first of all, Mrs. Fallows, we the federal government had found that someone is trying to misuse your information by creating 3 Amazon accounts under your name.
No, she said 2. She said 2 Amazon accounts,
It's 3
not 3.
Amazon accounts under your name, 7 bank accounts under your name.
She said 5 bank accounts. Jenny OK said 5 bank accounts.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've interrupted you, aren't I? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Go ahead.
4 Amazon accounts under your name.
Not 7?
Bank accounts. That's 7 bank accounts.
Or 4. 7 bank accounts. 4 Amazon accounts, not 2. 7
Yes. 4
banks,
Amazon
not 5.
accounts. 7 bank accounts. And 3 credit cards under your name and under your identity.
What kind of credit cards?
I don't want you to interrupt me while I'm talking on this federally recorded line. I am going to provide you enough chance to speak once I'm done with my part, okay? So, Mrs. Fellows, as we have found more than 4 Amazon accounts under your name.
Oh, I forgot to say okay. I'm sorry. I was drinking my coffee. Yeah, okay.
No problem. So we ran a food security check on your background. Why would we run a food security check on your background records? We did not find any kind of criminal activities that you have done, which clearly identifies that you have a very clean background in your past. But unfortunately, there had been more than $900,000 that had been wired locally and internationally to narco trafficking countries such as Mexico, Korea, Russia, and Afghanistan, which clearly identifies that this is a case of money laundering that is going on under your name and under your identity. So, Mrs. Joyce Fallows, you are being charged for money laundering case. Are you even aware about the money laundering charges that has been pressed under your name?
No, my goodness, this sounds like a crazy story.
Yes, it sounds like, but that's the fact that we have been providing you over this recorded line. So do you have a suspect on anyone at this very point of time who might be doing this to you?
No, why would anybody do that to me?
Okay.
I guess to steal. I guess to steal. I guess to steal out of my Amazon account. I guess.
Right now, it's not really concerning about your Amazon account or the Amazon charges, because right now this is a case of money laundering that is going on under your name and under your identity. And like I clearly told you on this federally recorded line, there had been more than $900,000 that had been wired locally and internationally to narco trafficking countries under your name and under your identity. So, Mrs. Fowler, could you please let me know on this federally recorded line, have you ever done any kind of wire transfer recently?
The wire transfer, no. Well, you've got access to all my bank accounts. Just check yourself, don't you?
Mrs. Fellows, like I clearly told you, this is a federally recorded line by the government, so we are not authorized to ask for your account number, your routing number, your debit card number, or your credit card number. Do not make a mistake of providing me those numbers on this federally recorded line.
I would never make the mistake of providing you with those numbers. Oh, I'm sorry I interrupted you, didn't I?
No problem. So, Mrs. Fellows, at this very point of time, as you clearly claim on this federally recorded line that you are not the one who made all this kind of fraudulent activities under your name, and you clearly state on the federally recorded line that the wire transaction of $900,000 had not been made by you. Is that true?
That's true. That's very true. Stop asking me the same thing over and over. I want the refund for the computer. And if there are any bank accounts, just close them down. Close them all. Now, if there's money in them, then they belong to me.
Okay. So, Mrs. Fowler,
but close all the ones that don't have any money in them. And send me the login to the ones that do have money in them.
Now, I don't want you to interrupt me. I want you to listen, okay?
Okay, but do you listen when I talk? Because I don't think you do.
I completely understand what you're trying to say, okay? But Mrs. Valles, you need to understand that it's not concerning about your Amazon account, all right? It's concerning.
Well, it is concerning about my Amazon account. Amazon is the one that called me. And then... Yes, Amazon Fraud Department called me, and then they transferred me to the federal government.
Exactly. Let me tell you why the Amazon called you. Amazon called you because we, the federal government, had sent them a red sign notice that is going on under your name. We asked the Amazon people to call you on the recorded line because there had been more than 4 Amazon accounts being opened up under your name by the imposters without your knowledge.
Yeah?
So right now,
how is Amazon so connected to the federal government?
Like I clearly told you on this federally recorded line, Mrs. Fallows, we have forwarded a notice to the Amazon headquarters because right now there is someone trying to impersonate your personal information without your knowledge. But on this federally recorded line, you clearly state that you don't have a suspect on anyone. Is that true?
No, I don't suspect anyone. And I guess it's being recorded on my end, too, because I have ALEXA in here. And she listens to everything.
Mm-hmm. So, Mrs. Fellows, right now, we need to go ahead and remove your name out of this criminal record that has been registered under your name without your knowledge. So,
criminal record?
Exactly. A false criminal record that has been charged under your name by the imposters without your knowledge.
Now this is getting ridiculous. I can't possibly have a criminal record. I have never even been arrested.
I understand that you have never been arrested. Like I clearly told you, Mrs. Fellows, we have checked your past record, okay? And while checking your past records, we did not find any kind of criminal activities that you have done. But there is a false criminal records being pressed under your name without your knowledge by the criminals. So we need to go ahead and cage the criminals, put them behind the bars, and take your name off these criminal records that has been registered under your name by the
Are you looking at? Are you on your computer right now? You're looking at my criminal record, the false one.
Exactly.
You have a delete key on that keyboard. Put your mouse cursor right over that record and hit that delete button. There, done.
Well, in order to do that, we need to fill an assets verification form in your favor. And in order to fill this assets verification form, I want your cooperation towards me so that we can work hand in hand. We can go ahead and forward this assets verification form to the senior higher authorities as a piece of evidence under your name. And also, I can help you by forwarding this entire recording to the courthouse, to the judge, and to the jury members as a piece of evidence under your name. Is that clear?
Yeah, that's fine. You can send it to YouTube too if you want. Anybody can listen to it. I don't care.
Okay, so Mrs. Fellows, my first question to you is, the house that you are living in right now, is that a renting apartment or you own by yourself?
I own it, but you should already know that since you're the federal government and you have access to all my bank accounts, real and fake.
Exactly. But
Exactly.
Mrs.
Fellows, we want these recordings from your end. We want you to speak from your end because what belongs to you and does not belong to anyone else. We need to make sure that all your identity had been protected by the federal government, and we just need to make sure that you do not lose any kind of your heart-earned belongings that belongs to you, okay?
Okay.
And my next question to you is, Mrs. Joyce Fellows, at this very point of time, you clearly say that you own your house. So do you live all by yourself or you live with your family members?
I live with my family members.
And do you have a suspect on anyone amongst your family?
No, they don't use computers. They're cats.
Okay. And right now, with the federal government has found more than 7 bank accounts registered under your name. So could you please let me know on this federally recorded line, are you really banking with the 7 bank accounts that we found under your name?
Do those accounts have money in them? The ones with money in them belong to me. The ones with no money in them don't belong to me.
Mrs. Fellows, in this case, could you please let me know how many financial bank are you banking under your name and under your identity, and which claims to be yours?
Well, go through the list and tell me what the balances are.
You need to verify it from your end on this federally recorded line. Is that clear?
Yes.
So my question to you is, how many bank are you banking personally under your name and under your identity? I want you to go ahead and tell me over this federally recorded line.
Well, do any of those have money in them? Any of the ones you're talking about? I think you said there were 7 of them, right?
Yes. You first answer my question, and then I will go ahead and let you know.
Let's just say 3.
So you're claiming that you have 3 bank accounts under your name. Is that true?
Yes.
I want you to help me with the name of those banks that you're banking personally under your name and which claims to be yours.
Well, I've got a Bank of America account, and then I think 2 of those others that have balances on them are mine too. I just can't remember the name of the bank.
The first one is the Bank of America, and what's the other 2 bank accounts?
I can't remember the names, but I think it's 2 of the ones that you have. They have money in them, and they're mine.
Okay, let me read the name of the bank that we found under your name. The first one is
C, it's P like in Peter, C like in Charlie, B like a boy, another B like a boy. It's PCBB Bank. Are you familiar with this bank?
How much money's in there?
It's a very confidential answer that should not be answered on this federally recorded line.
Is there money in it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's mine.
Okay, the next one is the PNC Bank.
Was there money in that one?
No.
That one's not mine. What's the next one?
Wells Fargo Bank.
Is there money in there?
No.
That's not mine either. What's the next one?
US Bank.
Is there money in there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's mine.
Are you very sure that this bank belongs to you?
Yeah. If there's money in there, it's mine.
If there's money in the bank account, that's yours. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, those are mine.
And in this Bank of America, how many checking account and how many savings account are you holding personally under your name?
I have one checking account and one savings account.
And what was the available balance in your savings account?
Right now,
Yes.
there's about $40,000 in there.
And what about your checking account?
I don't know, 2,000-3,000. I haven't checked it in a few days. I had some bills come out.
Okay. And Mrs. Fellows, could you please let me know, do you handle your bank by yourself, or like is there someone who takes care of your banking information?
I handle it myself.
You do it by yourself, right?
That's what I said.
And are you suffering from any kind of disabilities?
Such as what?
Such as like, do you have a memory problem, or like do you have any kind of disabilities, like do you walk with the help of a wheelchair, a walker, a cane?
No, I'm fine.
And do you drive? You have a car, right?
Yeah, I have a car.
Okay, let me tell you, Joyce Fellows, the reason why I am asking you all this question on this federally recorded line
Thank
is
God.
because right now, can you hear me?
Yes, I was waiting for you to get to the point.
Okay, let me tell you why I'm asking you all these questions on this federally recorded line. Because in case if you are suffering from any kind of disabilities, like you walk with the help of a wheelchair, a cane, or a walker, it makes easy for the criminals to get an access to your personal information, and it makes easy for the criminals to commit all these kind of criminal activities to the innocent person, like to an innocent citizens like you, right?
I don't know how would a wheelchair make it easy for them to get in my bank account. That doesn't make any sense.
It does. It makes sense.
Does it?
Yes, exactly. And my next question to you is, Mrs. Fellows, do you do any kind of online banking?
Yes.
Okay. And could you please let me know, like, is there any kind of cash app that has been registered under your name?
Any kind of what?
Cash app.
Any kind of cash app?
Yes.
I don't know what that is. What's a cash app?
Like, it's an online banking app.
No, I don't use that.
Okay. And do you have any kind of future investment plans like 401k, IRA, money market, or any kind of retirement savings stocks under your?
Yes, I do.
It is a 401k, IRA.
Yes, I have a investment account with Vanguard.
Okay, you have an investment account, right?
Yes.
And as per to your knowledge, what will be the available balance that you think you have in your investment account? You can just give me a rough amount.
In my investment account?
Yes.
Oh, there's close to $1 million in there. What difference does that make?
Because right now, like I clearly told you, we need to fill this assets verification form in your favor so that I can help you and submit it to the senior higher authorities as a piece of evidence under your name, okay?
Senior higher authorities.
Exactly.
Am I under arrest for something?
You don't have to worry. You are not going to be arrested till you cooperate with us, okay? Because we are trying our best to help you out, take you out of these criminal records that has been made under your name without your knowledge. We will make sure that we go ahead and find the criminals, put them behind the bars, okay?
Well, you better.
Yeah. So, could you please give me a rough amount? How much do you think you have in your investment account?
I just told you.
I didn't got you. Could you please say that again?
I didn't got you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, honey.
Will it be like $100, $200, $1,000?
I used to be a school teacher, and it's painful to my ears to listen to you. Oh,
Okay.
honey, you have been failed. What was your question again? Good Lord.
Mrs. Joyce Fellows, my question to you is, in your investment account, what will be the approximate available balance? You don't have to give me the exact balance, okay? Just
I already told you there's close to $1 million in there.
just a dollars, right?
What?
It's just a dollar, right?
No, not just $1. I said there's close. Listen to me, okay? I don't want to have to repeat myself. You can just play this recording back and listen to how stupid you sound.
Okay.
There's close to $1 million in there.
Okay. And the line that we are having a conversation right now with the area code 92589, is this like a cell phone or a home phone?
That's my home phone.
And do you have any alternate number like a cell phone?
No, just use this phone number.
Okay, it's just a home phone and you don't have...
What's your phone number? What's your phone number in case I need to call you back? There, down there at the federal government.
Yes. Mrs. Fellows, right now, first of all, I want you to listen very carefully. I will be...
What's your phone number?
First of all, listen to me and then I will be providing it to you, okay?
Okay.
Because right now, like I clearly told you, I work as a junior investigating officer for the federal government. My job is to help you out fill your assets verification form, which I have already completed my part. And right now, I will be going ahead. I will be forwarding your assets verification form to one of my senior investigating officer who is in charge of your case file. Once I go ahead and forward your assets verification form, I will also go ahead and forward your recordings to the senior higher authorities officer who is in charge of your case file. Once I go ahead and do that, your line will be getting connected to one of the senior investigating officer. So once your line gets connected, you need to provide them the case ID number. I want you to please make a note on your case ID number.
Case ID number.
Yes, please note it down.
Okay, what is it?
It's D like in David.
Mm-hmm.
C like in Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
70.
Mm-hmm.
221.
Okay, got it.
Okay, I will read it back to you because I need to make sure that you note it down correctly. It's D like in David, C like in Charlie, 70221, okay?
Yep, that's what I got.
So once I connect your call to the officer, the senior investigating officer, you need to tell them that you are not involved in money laundering case. You are not the one who had made all this kind of criminal activities under your name. And also tell the officers to help you out to resolve the case because they have every right to help you out, okay?
Are you kidding me? You're going to transfer me to a different officer?
It's from the Federal Trade Commission. It's same from the Federal Trade Commission that I'm working, but right now, ma'am, I work as a junior investigating officer. I've already completed my job by filling your assets verification form. Now, I will be connecting your call to the senior officer from the Federal Trade Commission, okay? We work in the same department, but he is a senior officer who will be helping you, okay?
Oh, my Lord.
So it,
Okay.
it was really great talking to you, Mrs. Joyce. I want you to stay on the line and make sure that the line does not get disconnected and make sure that you tell the officers that you were not the one who had done all this kind of criminal activities under your name, alright?
Okay.
And tell them that you are not involved in money laundering case, okay?
Okay.
Okay, please hold the line. I have already forwarded your assets verification form, and now I will quickly go ahead and forward your recordings, as well as I will go ahead and connect your call. Can you please hold the line for a quick moment?
Okay, I sure will.
Perfect. It was really great talking to you. I hope they will surely help you out resolve the case, and I wish you the best of luck. Okay.
All right.
All right. Please hold the line.
Hello?
Yes, Mrs. Joyce, can you hear me?
What's taking so long?
Yeah, I will strictly go ahead and connect your call. Okay. I was forwarding the recordings along with your assets verification form. All right.
You didn't give me the phone number to call you back on in case anything happens.
No problem. I will be strictly connecting your call. Okay.
Well, that's not what I asked for.
Yeah. Hold the line.
Yeah.
Hi, thank you very much for being on hold. Call has been transferred to me. This is Senior Investigation Officer Thomas L. Carter. Hello.
Well, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for your concern. And how are you doing today, man?
Well, they're not very good, I think. I'm spending a lot of time talking to you people about something that I feel like you should take care of.
Well, yeah, we will help you to take care of these things, but since this case is under your name, you need to involve because you can't expect us to do it all by ourselves. Because in order
Well, no, I don't expect you to do it by yourself, but I expect you to do it.
we will do that, but also we need you as well in order to work these things out. We need to work
You do what?
together. We need to go ahead and work as a team. Right?
Okay.
It's not like you will sit at home and we will handle these things. No, it doesn't work that way. We will also
Well,
try our best.
let's take
Also, you
care
have
of it.
to do.
Tell me how it does work.
Now here, since there is money laundering case and a drug trafficking case going on into your right and
Money laundering and drug trafficking. Who's doing all that nonsense?
Well, as for now, we don't know how exactly your information was compromised and what type of criminals they are. Okay?
Wow.
And we believe, and so here, just a moment. Man, who am I speaking to?
Oh, my Lord, you don't even know who I am.
May I know who am I speaking to?
Are you kidding me? How can you not know who I am? They just transferred me over to you.
Yes, I know that, and I have the file in front of me, and I'm asking you what your good name is.
Joyce Fellows. Now, don't ask me every single question all over again because I'm tired of answering them.
Well, if you're tired of answering these things, then why don't you just go ahead and get yourself arrested and do it inside the courthouse? What's the problem with that?
You can't arrest me. You're not even a police officer.
What do you mean by I'm not a police officer? I'm not a police officer. I'm a Federal Trade Commission investigation officer. I have more
Well,
authority
then
than
fix.
police officers.
All right. Well, then fix what's wrong. Then, if you're that good, take care of it.
That's what I told you. In order to take care of these things, you need to be physically involved so that we can work together as a team, hand to hand.
All right.
And who takes care of you, Miss Fellows?
Who takes care of me? What do you mean?
Yeah. Do you take care of yourself, or like, is there anyone who helps you to take care of you, something like that?
I take care of myself.
Okay. And here, do you remember giving out your personal information to anyone else?
No.
And have you ever been a victim of an identity theft before?
No.
Okay. And do you have a financial advisor who takes care of your financial things?
No.
Do you take care of your financials by yourself?
Yes.
Okay. And do you how do you do your banking? Do you do it physically with the bank?
Usually online. Sometimes I go down there.
Okay. Do you have anyone who is whom you know in the bank? Who you said you go down to the bank, correct?
Sometimes I go down to the bank.
Okay. And do you still drive?
Yes.
Okay. And so here the reason why I'm asking you all this information is because as for now, say, Miss Fellows, we don't know how exactly your information was compromised, okay? And we don't know what type of criminals they are, okay? So
Well, they're bad. They're very bad criminals.
Yes, I can say that this is not done by a individual. It's done by a group of people.
Yeah, anybody that would steal is a horrible person, and I need you to find them and kill them.
Well, that's not how it works, Miss Bella. We will make sure that we'll catch the criminal and they face their consequences. We'll lock them up. That's how it works.
Well, you need to kill them. You need to kill the thieves.
That's not how it works. Now, tell me, are you on some type of medication or
some type of medication for what?
Do you have any physical problem?
Well, I have high blood pressure.
Okay. And do you have a power of attorney?
No.
Okay. Do you have a lawyer?
Well, I have one that did my will. But I don't need ongoing legal help, so I don't have a regular attorney on retainer, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Now, see how exactly we're going to do is that first, in order to stop all this type of criminal activities, we need to go ahead and put a block on your social, right? Now,
You need to put a block on my what?
we need to go ahead and place a block on your social, okay?
Okay.
Now, once you place a block on your social, what happens is that now the criminal have your social information. They do have each and every small details of you. That's the reason why they're able to open up a bank account under your name in different states and using your information to defraud the government. Okay? So now,
Okay.
once you place a block on social, all the information which has been created by the criminals are linked with your social. So everything will be freeze and frozen. They won't be able to make any changes, or they won't be able to do anything, or they won't be able to make any transaction. So once they do that, after we place the block on your social, once everything is frozen, and if they try to make any changes, or if they try to make any transaction, in that case we can easily trace them down and catch the culprit. Okay? That's how it will work. Right? Now, once and moreover, right now we need to go ahead and provide you a new social security number. Why? Because your information is not safe. It's no longer safe at this point of time. Because since the criminal have access to your information, they do have access to your bank accounts, to your credit cards, to your investments, to your stocks, IRA, 401k, everything. They do have access because everything is linked with your social. Okay? So now it's not longer safe for you to continue using your social anymore. So we will go ahead and provide you a new social. So how exactly this thing will work is that in order to go ahead and do this, we have two options for you in order to resolve this case. I'll give you both the options. You can choose either the options and you can resolve the case. Okay? Now, first option.
Okay, I guess.
Okay. You are 94 years old, correct?
No, I'm not 94. I'm 84. 84.
Okay. Okay. So there is okay. Now, in order to go ahead, the first option that says resolve the case inside the courthouse, okay? And the second option that says resolve the case outside the courthouse. So these are the two options which we have for you because you are claiming yourself as a victim, okay? Now, the first option that says resolve the case inside the courthouse. In this case, if you have an intention to resolve the case inside the courthouse, that means we will go ahead and place a block on your social security number right now, right away, by sending an email to the Social Security Administration. Once your social is suspended or place a block, then the government will mark a link to all your assets which is linked with your social. Everything will be freeze and frozen and it will be seized. And moreover, so that you won't be able to run away and no one will be able to make any more transactions. Then the case will make public. It will be published all over the newspapers and social media accounts. And you will be taken inside custody for further investigation, and you can hire a criminal attorney, and you can represent yourself, and you can prove yourself innocent inside the courthouse. And if in case if you are able to prove yourself innocent inside the courthouse, which means you are totally free to go, all the assets which has been seized under your name, under your social, everything will be released back to you. And if in case if you are not able to prove yourself innocent inside the courthouse, which means there will be a penalty of minimum 10 years imprisonment since there is money laundering case and a drug trafficking case going on into your identity. Okay? That's the first option. The second option is that resolve the case outside the courthouse by complying with ADR. ADR stands for Alternative Dispute Resolution outside the courthouse, where in this case you won't be arrested, you won't be taken inside the custody, you don't have to pay any charges, You just have to cooperate with the investigation team, follow the instructions, and clear your name from this criminal list. Where under this process, we will be able to help you to clear your name from this criminal list, and also we will be able to generate a new social security number for you within a very short period of time, and also go ahead and clear the charges. So, and this one will be less formal than the normal court procedure. It will be less stressful than the normal court procedure. So, depends on you how you want to go ahead and resolve the case.
Uh, well, you scared me, honestly.
Well, see, Miss Fellas, I'm not trying to scare you or I'm not threatening you here, okay? I'm providing you the options and I'm providing you the information what will happen inside the courthouse and what happens outside the courthouse. Because I'm not here to convince you or force you to do this. If you don't believe this, you can just go ahead and do it inside the courthouse. Or if you are willing to cooperate with us, then we will be more than happy to help you to get you out of this situation.
Well, of
So,
course I'm willing to cooperate with you. I never said I wasn't.
yes. So you want to go for option number two, right? Resolve the case outside the courthouse.
Yes.
Right? All right. Now, in order to resolve the case outside the courthouse, you need to follow three protocols, which is very important and which is mandatory. Okay. Now, number
Okay.
one.
But I don't want a new social security number. I want to keep the same one I have.
Well, Miss Fellas, it doesn't work that way. See, now, the reason why we have to provide you a new social is because there, on your existing social security number, there is money laundering charge, drug trafficking charge. So you are facing an identity theft, and moreover, your identity has been compromised. So if you continue using the same social security number, this type of criminal activities can happen in future again. And we believe that you don't want to face this type of problem and going through all this type of procedure again, right? And moreover,
Mhm.
the social security number was provided to you by the state government for two reasons. One is for your identity and one is for your safety. And now your identity is compromised and it's no longer safe for you. Okay? So we need to go ahead and provide you a new one. Moreover, the allegation which has been charged against you, that is money laundering and drug trafficking, we can't take back those allegations. What we all can do is that provide you a new social security number and transfer all the files, all the achievement or whatever the merit which you have with your existing social security number that will be transferred to the new one so that uh, you don't face this type of problem again in future. Okay? Now,
Okay.
yeah, now there are three rules which you need to follow. Number one, you are not supposed to disclose or discuss about this ongoing investigation to anyone else until and unless we let you know that your case is resolved or your name has been cleared from this criminal list. Okay? Because as for now,
Okay.
whoever have access to your social security number or to your personal information will be considered as a suspect at this point of time. Moreover, we don't know who is the criminal, so the criminal can be anyone. It can be known to you or unknown to you. Okay? So we're not going to take any chances to let the criminal run away. Okay? Moreover,
Okay.
yeah, if you disclose this to any third person, for example, like your son or your daughter, they will face the same consequences. They will say like they will be charged with the same consequences and with the same allegation, and we don't want anyone to drag into this. Okay. Moreover, here this case is not public yet. It's just between you and the investigation team as for now. So, and moreover, we don't want this case to be public so that the criminal will come to know that you are under investigation and they will run away. We don't want that thing to happen. Okay?
Well, I think you
number
need to do a better job. But okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry. What do you?
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about criminals running away. My God, chase them down.
Well, so in order to chase them down, you are not supposed to disclose or discuss or talk about this ongoing investigation to anyone else. That's what we're trying to tell you, okay?
All right.
So that they don't run away, we catch them and put behind bars. Number
And
two,
kill them.
yeah, it doesn't work that way. Number two,
Well, I want them
we'll need
killed.
you to,
I want all the thieves killed. You write that down in my report.
number two, you're not supposed to put me on hold or on mute because we have to record each and every conversation that we have on this recorded line because this is the only recording which can prove you innocent inside the courthouse. Okay? And tell me, number three, you are not supposed to disconnect the call until and unless we give you permission to. Okay? Because disconnecting the call will consider that you are trying to run away from the situation. But two, we will try to give you a call back, but if we don't get any response from your end, we have to cancel the second option and you have to go with the first option by getting yourself arrested and resolve the case inside the courthouse. Okay? Now, these are the three
Okay.
simple rules which you need to follow. Okay? Now, tell me, Miss Fellas, do you is this your home phone or cell phone on which we're
This
connected?
is my home phone number.
Okay, do you have a cell phone number?
No, I wanted you to give me your phone number, but nobody will do that, which
Well,
seems very suspicious.
I will provide you my phone number. You don't have to worry about it. Okay? You can check down my number, and if in case you forgot to connect that because of some technical issues, you can give me a call back right away. Okay?
Okay. What is it?
It's 202
Okay.
81.
Thomas Carter.
Yep. I'm the Chief Investigation Officer who is handling this case. Okay?
That name sounds so familiar.
Now, do you have a cell phone or you don't? Or you don't use it anymore?
I don't use it anymore.
Do you used to have one?
I used to have one that I use. I don't use it anymore.
Okay. So now what we need to do is that you need to go ahead and get a cell phone for yourself first. Okay? Because
I do?
we need to stay connected and we need to go ahead and give you the instruction to go here and there.
Now I know why your name sounded familiar. I was thinking, when you said Thomas Carter, I was thinking about Clarence Carter. Are you related to Clarence Carter?
No.
He's a singer.
I'm not.
He sang that song Stroking. I like that.
Oh.
You remember that song?
Well, I don't.
What?
I'm sorry, I don't know the song.
Oh, it's a good song. You have to look it up.
Now,
you might be related to him. You don't know. It's the same last name.
Clarence Carter?
Yeah, Clarence Carter.
Okay.
Maybe he's your uncle or something. He's a good singer.
Clarence Carter.
Yeah.
No, we're not related.
How do you know?
Well, I'm not pledged, and he is.
Oh, yeah, that would. Well, you don't know. I mean.
Yeah, we never know. Might be, but
We never know.
Never.
Well, he's a good singer.
Okay. Now, you need to get a cell phone for yourself, okay? So that we have
Okay.
to, yeah, because we have to give you the each and every instruction, and we need to stay connected. Because, for example, if you have to go out somewhere else, like according for this investigation purpose, then we will need a cell phone so that we will be on the phone connecting, and we will give you the instruction time to time so that you don't make any mistakes, right?
Okay.
All right. So now, you said you, I believe you have a computer, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I have a cell phone. I just don't use it. So I guess if I have to use it, I'll plug it in.
Okay, you can go ahead and plug it in. And do you know what your cell phone number is?
Um. Yeah.
Okay, can you help me out with your cell phone number?
Well, you can't call me on it yet. It's not. It's not charged.
All right. I can't call you yet, but I need to have this information.
You do?
Yeah, because if in case if I'm not able to reach you on your home phone, I need to contact you on your cell phone, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess you do.
And now, let's go with the thing. Like now, in order to resolve this case, in order to resolve this case outside the courthouse, we need to combine an ADR. ADR stands for Alternative Dispute Resolution. Okay. Now, once we go ahead
Mhm.
and clear your name from this criminal list, once your name is out of this case, I will fix an appointment for you with one of the officers. Okay, like there will be three officers will be coming down to your place. One officer will be from the Federal Trade Commission itself. One officer will be from the Social Security Administration, and one will be from the US Treasury Department. Okay, and might be the fourth
Okay.
person will be from your local police department or the state police department. I'm not sure yet for that. So now these are the officers who will be coming to visit you after we clear your name from this criminal list. Now, once they come down to your place, they will be providing you few of the documentations. Okay? I want you to write down the
Okay.
name of the documentation. Name of the first document that you will be receiving is that is NOC letter. Okay?
Okay.
No objection certificate letter. Okay?
Okay.
This will prove that you are one of the law-abiding citizens and who don't have any criminal records in your past or no complaints in your social. Moreover, it it will also state that why you get a new social security number and each and everything. Okay. Now, in future, if
Okay.
any of the officers trying to stop you or trying to contact you, you just have to provide them the NOC letter, show them the NOC letter, and everything will be good. There won't be any further questions from them. Okay? That's how we can
Okay.
help you. Number two, you will be receiving a clearance certificate. That is, it it will state that you are totally out of this case. We will no longer use your name or as a reference or as a suspect in this case any longer. Okay? Which means you are totally out of this case. Number
Okay.
three, you will get the arrest warrant cancellation paperwork, which is on hold at this point of time. Okay? Which is inactive at this point of time. So once we come to know that you're innocent, you're clean, then we will go ahead and cancel those transactions, all those charges, and the arrest warrant will be canceled. Okay?
Okay.
Number four, you will get the transfers paperwork from where all your assets has been transferred from your old social security number to the new one. Okay?
Okay.
And option number four. Now, if we have to, number five, there will be your new social security number. Okay? along with the new social security card. So as soon as you
Okay.
get the new social security number, you have to provide your old social security card to the officers, okay? Because you can't have two social security numbers, right?
This is taking
Now,
so long. Is there any way you can speed it up a little bit?
well, this is the procedure we need to take it. We can't take
Okay.
shortcut. We can't skip anything.
Okay. It's just taking
Number,
so long to get to the
as the
point.
last, these are the points which you need to remember. Now, once
Okay.
you provide your social security number, we have to go ahead and suspend the old one, the one you have right now. That needs to
Mhm.
be suspended. So once we suspend the social security number, along with that, all the assets which is linked with your social, like your bank accounts, your investments, your stocks, your 401k, IRA, retirement savings, everything will be suspended as well because it's linked with your social security number. So what you want to do? Do you want to just do you want us to suspend it right away and provide you a new social security number and everything will be good, or do you want to go ahead and safeguard your assets, like your house, your cars, your investments, your money? Are you willing
I
to
mean,
go ahead and safeguard your hard-earned money and your assets, or it's
yes.
okay for us to go? Okay. Now, if
Or it's
you're willing
okay
to
for you
go,
to what? What was the finish
or
the?
oh, yeah, or like it's okay for us to for you to just suspend it and you lose each and everything.
Suspend what?
Once your social security number is suspended, all your investment, your stocks, your house, your cars, which is linked with your social, everything will be freeze and frozen and it will be ceased.
No, you
So do you
can't
want
do
to?
that. I won't be able to afford to live. What will I do?
So that's the reason why I'm asking you: are you willing to go ahead and safeguard your assets?
Well, yes, I don't have any other choice.
Okay. Now, in that case, the last documentation that you will be receiving, that will be the US Treasury check to whatever the amount which you have safeguard with the Treasury Department. Okay. Now,
This is
on your
just awful. I can't believe this has happened to me.
well, we never know what happens next, right? Or what will
This
happen next.
is this is terrible. How can this happen to me?
Well, Miss Phyllis,
I could lose all my money. I won't be. I'll be starving, homeless.
well, if you are willing to go ahead and safeguard with the US Treasury Department, you wouldn't lose anything. Okay?
How can you say that?
Well, because we don't have anything to do with your money, and if you are willing to safeguard with the Treasury Department, yes, the government will help you to do it.
How could someone?
You don't
How could
know.
someone? How could someone want to steal all my money and make me homeless and poor? I don't understand how someone could want to do that.
So now let's go ahead and I will go ahead and provide like re-verify the asset verification form which the previous officer has fill it out for you.
I already answered all those questions, and I answered very truthfully.
Yes. Now, whom to live with, Miss Fellow?
I live by myself. I have cats,
Yes.
but I don't have any people I live with. That's right.
Okay. And do you still drive?
Yes.
Okay. And 5-1 Jones Place, California, 94597. Is this address or is this property owned by you?
Yes.
And do you have the title
Yes.
for your house?
Yes.
That's perfect. And how many vehicles you have under your name?
One.
One. Okay.
They're not trying to steal all that, are they?
Well, see, the criminals are not looking for your money. They all need your information so that they can try the government. Because here we can see that on all the accounts they have more than millions and millions.
I want them killed. I want them killed.
Now, can you tell me, like, how many bank accounts do you have under your name? How many financial bank accounts you are dealing with?
Well, I have one with Bank of America, and I have two others that have some money in them that you already know about.
What's the name of the bank? Other bank?
I think it was Wells Fargo and PNBB or something like that.
Wells Fargo and is it
But those are the accounts. Those honestly, those are the accounts that the criminals set up. That has money in them, and so I want to keep that money.
Okay, just give me a short moment here, okay? Let me cross-check. All right, now I will need the information which is truly under your name, not the one who have created by the criminals. You don't have to do anything with that, and we don't have to do anything with that as well. So just give me only the information which truly belongs to you. So now, is this the only Bank of America account you have, or do you have another bank as well?
I have Bank of America.
Mm-hmm. Apart from that, do you have any other bank account?
No.
Yes or you don't?
No.
Okay. And on this Bank of America account, you said you have a checking and a savings account, correct?
That's right.
Okay. Now, you said you are doing, you have online banking, you do online banking, correct?
Yes.
Yep. Can you please put the phone down and or put me on a speaker and check the available balance that you have on your savings and your checking and give me the exact figures. What you have in your savings and what you have in your checking.
Okay, hold on. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
In my checking, there's $2,692.
$2,692.
That's right.
And how many cents?
48.
48 cents. And savings?
$41,063.32.
$41,052 and
32 cents.
32 cents. Okay. Now, how many credit cards you own onto your name?
I have two.
Okay, I'm talking about the financial credit cards, okay? Not the store credit cards or not the store cards.
What?
I'm talking about the bank credit card, like the Chase Bank credit card, Bank of America credit card, or like American Express or Discover credit card. I'm not talking about the Sam's Club credit card or Target credit card or Walmart.
Yeah, I have a Amazon credit card and a Discover card.
Discover credit card. Now, do you have any CDs or do you have any money market account under Bank of America?
No.
No CDs? No. Okay. Do you have a? Is this 401k handled by you or?
By me, I've answered these questions already.
Okay. Do you have access to your 401k?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me the value which you have on your 401k?
Well, what's that got to do with anything? The scammers don't have access to that, or the thieves, whoever they are.
Miss Fellas, see, I'm asking you these questions because these questions are related with this case. I'm not asking you any information which is not related with this case. Okay?
Yeah?
Yeah. Because according to your asset verification form, we have to go ahead and help you to safeguard your assets. Because now, for example, if you have 401k and you said no, I don't have a 401k, then which means we'll consider that this is a illegal asset and this 401k will be seized and freeze, which means you wouldn't see that again. You will lose it forever. So that's the reason why we don't, in order to avoid any loss from your end, we're filling up this asset verification form and asking you each and every detail. So that you don't lose anything and don't miss out anything.
Well, hold on, I got it over here. Just a minute.
Sure.
All right, it's $959,062.48.
$62.48. Okay. And IRA, what about your IRA? Do you have access to that?
That's the total in my investment account, and it includes my IRA. That's everything that's in Vanguard.
Yes, Miss Fellas?
Yes.
Do you have an IRA account?
I just explained to you. That's the total in the Vanguard IRA.
Okay, so which means IRA and 401k has been merged together, correct?
Do you understand how this works? There are several different funds all in that account. The total is what I gave to you.
Okay. And it includes your retirement, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
For somebody at this job, you really don't understand much. But okay, keep going, please.
Do you said you have a investment account. Is that an investment in stocks?
Listen, you're really making me really question this because I don't think you know what you're talking about. Of course, there's some stocks in there. It's a mutual fund.
See, Miss Fellas, if you just said like this, it's an investment. Investment, it can be in different ways, right? It's an investment in mutual funds, investment in stocks, or like investment in the share market. There are lots and lots of different ways, which we need to be clear.
It's mutual funds. Mutual funds. Write that down and don't ask it again. It's none of your damn business anyway.
Well, in that case, I'm not ready to help you any further. You can just go ahead and do it inside the courthouse by getting yourself arrested. Because you don't have any right to talk to me that way. I'm trying my best to be polite with you and to be good with you. But you don't have any sense of humor, you don't have any sense of respect, how to talk to the officers. Okay?
But you're scaring me. Don't you understand?
Do you understand I'm trying to help you out here? And why are you so not willing to cooperate with us? And why are you so mean and rude in talking? The only people who can help you now is the Federal Trade Commission, the investigation team. Or else you will be behind bars, hiring a criminal attorney, and you have to do it all by yourself. So you want to go through all that? No problem. You can go ahead and do that.
No, I don't.
Well, then you have to be patient and you have to cooperate with me. That's the only way these things will work. And follow the instruction. And answer the
Are you going to be able to? Are you going to be able to catch these thieves and kill them?
Well, we will be able to catch the criminals and put behind bars.
I hope you can kill them.
Why will we
They're
do
thieves. Thieves should be shot and killed. That's just my opinion.
that? What I would like to know is that I will go ahead and submit this asset verification form to the investigation team, whoever is investigating this case right now, as well as to the US Treasury Department and the FBI to cross-verify, and it will take me 5 to 10 minutes for this. So I want you to stay connected with me. Do not disconnect the call, okay? And please don't mind my silence. I will be talking to them on the other line, explaining the situation, and I'll be back to you, okay? Meanwhile, have you plugged in the phone on charge, your cell phone on charge?
I'll do that.
You go do that, and I will talk to you within the next 5 to 10 minutes, okay? Stay connected.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Stay connected. Do not disconnect the call. Hello? Miss Phyllis,
Hello?
hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, I just forwarded the asset verification form to the investigation team, and now I'll be on the other line with him for a quick for a short minute now. So meanwhile you plug in the phone on charge, and once I'm back with you, I need some type of information, okay? And I will be providing you some type of information which I get from the Treasury Department, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and now your cell phone, like how long you have not been using your cell phone?
Well, I don't think I've used it in a month.
Okay, and if you plug in the phone on charge and if it turns on, like it will still work, or you have to go ahead and activate the cell phone?
It still works. I just don't use it.
It still works, okay. Can you help me with your cell phone number?
It's 3-2-5-2-6.
All right. Now, stay connected with me for a few more minutes. I'll be on the other line. I just got a update, and I have to talk to them and explain to them regarding your case. And I will be back to you. Like, I will get information how exactly we can go ahead and help you out with this thing, and how exactly we can go ahead and help you to safeguard your assets. And I'll be back with you. Okay? Give me a short minute.
Okay.
All right. All right, Miss Phyllis, you still with me?
Yes.
Hello? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So, I just had a word with the investigation team, and I update them that you are just a victim of an identity theft. You don't have any intention to mislead the government, or you're not the one who is doing all this type of criminal activities, and you're willing to cooperate with us and to solve this case and clear your name from this criminal list, right? So,
That's
okay,
right.
yeah. So, if you are really willing to cooperate with us, and if you are willing to help the government to catch the criminals, then we will give you a chance all to prove you're innocent as well as to clear your name from this criminal list, and also we will go ahead and help you. Okay? Now, before anything happens, what we will do first is to go ahead and help you to safeguard your assets. Okay? Now, you have two type of assets here: your house and your cars. Okay? Those are your
Right.
hard assets. Okay? Your house and your cars, those are your hard assets, and your funds, like your investments, your bank accounts, your credit cards, and your debit cards, all those things are known as some liquid assets. Okay? Now, hard assets will be safeguarded once the officer comes down to your place. They will ask for you to show them the title of your car or your house, and they will directly transfer from your old social security number to the new one. Okay? And the second, the liquid asset needs to needs to submit to the US Treasury Department. Why? Because right now, whatever the asset you have is considered as an illegal asset at this point of time, since there is money laundering case and a drug trafficking case going on under your identity. Okay? So now if you don't want your account to be suspended and if you don't want to lose anything, you need to go ahead and declare your funds to the US Treasury Department, proving that the money which you have in your account and in your investment account are not related with the money laundering case and a drug trafficking case going on under your name and your identity. Okay? So after verifying the assets, the government, the Treasury Department itself will give you back your funds once your name has been cleared from this criminal list. We will allow you to have a certain amount with you so that you can use to pay your bills for your groceries and for emergency purpose. Okay? The rest of the funds needs to be submitted to the Treasury Department. How? I will explain you. You will go ahead and submit your funds to the Treasury Department, proving that you don't have anything to do with the money laundering case and a drug trafficking case going on under your name and your identity. Okay? That's how exactly it will work. Right?
Okay.
All right. Now, can you tell me, like, how far is the bank from your place?
Oh, just about 15 minutes.
15 minutes driving?
Yes.
Okay. Which bank you go to? Like, you used to go to the, like, just a moment here. Do you bank in this, 1330 North Main Street? Do you bank here? Or it's like a huh, Pleasant Hills, California. Which one do you bank? Which bank you go to?
Uh, I usually do my banking online.
Well, now see, in order to go ahead and safeguard your funds, you need to take out the money in the form of cash. So for that, you need to go down to the bank.
And take out
You are not
cash.
supposed, yes, take out the cash, and that's how you will safeguard it. Because if you take the money out in the form of a cash, in the form of a cashier check, or in the form of a check, the money is still inside your social security number, right? So now that's yeah. So now that's not how it works. What exactly why we need to do this is because we need to take the money out from your social security number and transfer it to the new one. So which means how exactly it will work is that once all your information has been clear and once we clear the name from this criminal list, and once those three officers or four officers come down to your place, they are going to provide you a new social security number and US Treasury check to whatever the amount which you submitted to the Treasury Department. So now with the help of a new social and the NOC letter and the Treasury check, you have to go down to any of the banks, any bank, and open a new bank account and deposit the funds in that bank account, and you will get the money back in that way. Right now, you won't be able, after the investigation, the particular Bank of America account which you have, you are not going to use that bank anymore in future. Okay? You have to open a new bank account. But now here right now, before we do that, you are not supposed to close down your bank, or you are not supposed to cancel any bank or any account, like your checkings or savings. You are not supposed to cancel anything. Why? Because the criminal have access to your bank account. So if you suddenly empty your account and if you suddenly close your account, they will become suspicious, right?
Well, what bank? Do I just go to Bank of America to close it, close that account, and open a new one there?
No, I just told you you are not going to close your bank account. You just have to go down to the bank, take the money out in the form of a cash, go back to your place and keep the money with you, and I will help the officer. I will go ahead and consult with the courthouse people so that we can assign one officer, okay, to come and pick the cash from you. In that way, you don't have to run here and there and do all those things, okay? I'll send you.
So, like a police officer's going to come to my house and pick it up?
Not the police officer. As for now, I'm not sure yet what type of officer will the courthouse people appoint. Okay? It can be from the police officer, or it can be from the FBI, or it can be from any agencies. It can be from any federal agent or federal department. The officers will be coming down to your place. I'm not sure for now, like officer will be from your local police department or from the Treasury department or from the Federal Trade Commission. I'm not sure yet. Okay?
Okay. So how much money do I need to get at the bank?
Now, right now, say you have a total balance of 41,000 in your savings, correct?
That's right.
Now, the bank people, they won't provide you the whole amount of 41,000, and you are not supposed to take out all 41,000. Why? Because if you directly empty your account, if you close down your account, or if you empty everything out, the criminal will become suspicious.
Oh.
Come to know something is wrong, and that's how they can run away. And we don't want the criminals to run away. Moreover, we don't have to give them any hints, okay? Or we don't have to give them any clues.
No, I don't want to help them at all.
Yep. And moreover here, right now, since you have been charged for money laundering, you won't be able to carry around more than $500 cash with you, okay?
I've been charged for money laundering?
Yeah, you have been charged for money laundering and drug trafficking, so you can't have a lot of amount, like you are not supposed to have more than $500 cash with you. But the money you have in your checking, that will remain unchanged, okay? You can use your checking accounts to pay your bills, for your groceries, and for all the necessary things, okay? Now, about your savings, we need to go ahead and declare it to the Treasury Department, okay? Now, we're not saying that you have to declare the whole amount. There is a certain amount that you need to declare, okay? Now, let me just see here, just a moment. All right. Now, you need to go ahead and, just a moment here. All right. Now, you need to go ahead and declare 45% of the money which you have in your savings account. Okay? 45% of your savings account, that is $41,052.32. That will be $34,894. But it will be like
34,000.
Yeah. $34,894. But we will do like 34,000. Okay,
Just get
34,000.
34,000.
Yeah, that's the amount.
34,000 in cash.
Yeah, you have to go ahead and safeguard 34,000 with the US Treasury Department from your savings account. Okay. Now,
Okay.
now there is one very important thing which you need to know. Now, your local bank people, right? Your local bank
Yeah.
people do have access to each and every confidential information or each and every information of yours because you provide them when you open a bank account, correct?
Yeah, they have all that.
They have your transaction history, they have your account balance, they have your social security number, your travel license, your emails, your phone numbers,
Sure, they have all
everything
that.
and every information. So it's possible that they might be also involved in this type of activities, okay? Because I have come across all these things. That's the reason why I'm telling you that, okay? Now,
You're saying the people at the bank are involved in the crime?
I'm not saying that they are involved, but they might be involved. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because they might be involved. Because why I'm saying this is because like they do have each and every information of yours. Because
Oh,
in
my
my case,
Lord.
it come across that it's PNC Bank. One of the citizens was facing the same case as you, and in that case, the bank people are involved, which means they are giving out customers' information to the criminals, and the criminals are using the customer's identity. So,
That's hard to believe. That is sad.
so that's the reason why you don't have to give them any hints or you don't have to tell anything to the bank people as well. Now, obviously, they will ask you if you go down to the bank and if you ask for like cash. Now, because one bank you won't be able to get all the whole amount of 34,000. Why? Because they do
Mm-hmm.
have asked their customers to pay, right? Because if some like a people like cash, they got like they do have to provide to each and every customers of their banks, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
they don't have to think only for you or for anyone. They do have to think for others also. So like if at a point of time like if you need like 34,000 and if the bank have only 34,000 in cash in the form of cash, they won't be able to provide you the whole amount. Okay, and moreover they may so what you need to do is that you have to take out only 15,000. Okay, from one bank. That's the
15,000.
maximum. Yeah. 15,000 or less or not more than that. Okay? Now, there's a question. If the bank people ask you, why do you need this cash for? What will be your response to this? Because you're not supposed to say that you are under investigation. So what will be
I'll tell them that my Amazon account was hacked.
well, that's not a good. You're there is no there is that's not a good thing to tell them because they don't have anything to do with the money and the Amazon. So what you all need to you have to you have to give them the reason why you need the money in the form of cash.
Oh, I don't know. What would I tell
Well,
them?
maybe you can say like I need to renovate my house or I need to do some extension or some like renovation in my house or in my backyard or something like that. You can give them an excuse that way so that they won't be suspicious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if you say like
Okay.
I'm under investigation and I'm trying to safeguard my money with the Treasury Department, they will directly seize your bank. They won't give you any money. They will directly close your bank and they will directly call the cops on you. Why? Because they don't want them to be investigated.
Well,
You
this
know
is
what I'm
all
saying?
very, yeah, this is all very scary. But
Very
yeah, it's a little scary. I don't like to lie.
So now that's the thing. You can just tell them, oh, I'm renovating my house and I want to pay the laborers in the form of cash, or they're asking for cash, so that's the reason why I'm taking out the money. Okay? That's what you can say. Now,
Okay, we'll give that a try.
alright. Now, and just give me a moment here. Just a moment, okay? I know one thing. Is your phone charged now?
What's charging?
Okay. Can you go ahead? Do you have a valid driver's license?
No, but I can still drive.
Well, that's not a good way. Now tell me, like, do you know how to send a photo on a text message?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Now let me see one thing. In order to go ahead and unlock a safe logger facilities for you, and in order to go ahead and safeguard your assets with the US Treasury Department, we need your travel license photo. Okay. So let me send you a text message saying, "Hi, this is Thomas." Then you can go ahead and take a picture of your travel license and send it to me on a text message. Okay? Why we
Can I
are
send my
asking you
what? Well, I told you I can still drive, but I don't have a driver's license anymore.
What happened to your driver license?
Well, they took it, but I still have my car and I can still drive.
All right, just give me a moment. Let me quickly update the information. I'll be back. Okay? Take
Okay.
my time. Miss Fellas, you still with me? Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Hi. Okay. Now, do one thing. Do you have any state photo IDs with you?
Yeah, I have a passport.
Okay. Do one thing. Take the picture of the front where your name is registered, or where your name has been written down. Okay. And send it to me on my direct line number, which I provide you. Okay? So that I can go ahead and forward that information to the US Treasury Department so that they can register it under your name and safeguard each and every asset under your name, not under your social at this point of time, until we provide you a new one. Okay?
Well, why do you need a picture of a passport?
Well, we need the state photo ID so that we can go ahead and unlock a safe locker facilities for you with the US Treasury Department. Because we can't safeguard this information under your social security number. There is no point safeguarding your funds under your social security number, because once your social is suspended, everything will be seized and freeze again. So we need to register with your name only, not your social security number, until we provide you a new one. Once we provide you a new social, then it will be registered with your social and everything will be back to you. Okay? So to that, click the photo of your passport and send it to me from your cell phone to the number which I provided to you. Okay?
No, I'm not going to send that. That's dangerous to send that. I'll give it to you when you get here.
That's not how it works.
Yes, it is.
See, Miss First, we're not going to work according to you or according to me. Okay? You need to understand this. We're working
That's how it works.
the procedure.
That's how it works.
What?
You shouldn't
No,
send your driver's license or passport or any of that. That's not how it works.
There is a thing which you need to understand right now. Are you willing to safeguard your hard-earned money or assets or not?
Yes. but I'm not sending him my ID, my passport.
Then how are we going to unlock a safe logger onto your name, and how are we going to help you to safeguard your assets?
Well, you're going to get it when you send the officer here. You're sending an officer here to pick up $34,000 in cash. He can look at my ID when he gets here.
See, even if he comes down to your place and if he took the money, where we were going to register that money? Because all we have at this point of time, all we need to do is register under your name, not under your
Oh,
source.
sir, you already have all my information. You know who you're talking to. You've been in my bank account. You've got all my information. Just use it, okay? It's right there. Just use it. Do whatever you need to do. When you get here, I'll give you a copy.
Well, it doesn't work that way, Miss.
It does work that way. That's the way it's working.
It doesn't work that way.
It does work that way. Now, do you want the cash or not?
Well, see, Miss Fellas, I don't have anything to do with your money, okay? I don't have anything to do with your money.
Well, that's
Whatever
true.
you have, it's yours. That's not mine. And if you lose it, it's yours. I'm not going to lose anything, right?
Yeah, I know. It's mine. It's all mine. It's always been mine. It always will be mine.
Yes. And if you don't safeguard it,
You know why it's mine? You know why it's mine? You're young. Let me teach you a lesson. Do you know why it's mine? Because I worked very, very hard each and every day. And I worked hard, I was educated, and I made money, and I saved money, and I accumulated wealth. All from hard work, honest hard work. And I would recommend that you live by those same principles.
Well, I'm doing my job. I'm trying to help you.
And a fine job it is. Now go arrest those criminals and kill them. Kill the thieves.
Well, he hung up. Was the truth too much to handle? They had every intention of sending a runner to the victim's home to pick up the cash. I have no way of knowing exactly what would have happened when they arrived at her home, but it scares me to think about it. Please like, subscribe, and comment. See you next time.